Hello. So today is Sunday. Frankly, I don't feel like doing too much. I feel like chilling and enjoy because I think enjoyment it's an important part of anything I do. Even though in this period of life I really need to push, I really want to get things done. There should be always for me a time to unplug. So I thought today I will just since it's something I need to do anyway, I will just share how I edit my videos because I have a small system to do that because obviously I have to do this every day. So I want to have a system in place which can ease up the process and speed up the process. So I will jump right back on my computer and show you how I edit my videos. Hello. So you can see my screen. Now, first thing I do, I open Final Cut Pro. That's the program I use to share my videos. Since this requires quite a large amount of space on my hard drive, I always keep it clean. So I move to trash all my previous videos. Empty trash. And the first thing to do is, so I go to my 120 days project event. So there is the library in Final Cut Pro. Then each library has events, and each event has projects in it and clips. The clips are any kind of file I bring from outside and I can use in my projects. Yeah. So now I start a new project by pressing Command N. Day29. Okay, then the next thing to do is to import my video. So I go on my phone. Okay, so here is my video. So I select on it and I import it. Doesn't take long for it to load. So then I can either check through from the clip by pressing the space. No, wait a second. This is so I go into my Day29 project. So I can either check from here, and if there are any specific part of the clip I want to introduce, I can also do that. So specific part of the thing. But in this case, I will just take all of it and just drag it in here. Hello, so today is Sunday. So at this point, I can cut things out, which I don't normally do because I try to do everything just straight. But if I want to, I can press Command B, which stands for blade, and you see now there are two parts. And then I can delete whatever part I want to. So if I want to delete this part, and then I can just press Command Z to go back because I don't wanna cut anything. Then once I've got this, what I do normally, I created another project called titles, which has got all my titles in it, so it's for me too easy. So if I press function and the backwards arrow, I go to the beginning, then I can select these titles, which is one is this one out here, day, and another one is this one, 120 Days to Freedom. The other one is my Digital Income Freedom logo, and then the other one is the introduction, the 120 days introduction, and then the day, the count. So I can just select them all by holding Shift and select them all, and then Command C to copy. Then I go back to my projects. Oops, I go back to my Day29 project, and then Command V, and it will paste it in the project. Obviously, this is longer than my video, but if I want to make it the same as my video, I can press the Shift Z just to zoom everything in, and then I can drag the titles till the end of the video. Then I change the title so I can double click on the day here, and it's Day29, so I just go press 29, and then also here, Day29, and that's done. And then lastly, again, I go back to titles, and I will copy this part, which is the end of the, so again, Command C, go back to my project, go at the end. At the end, I can also press the function button and forward arrow, and I go back to the end, and then Command V and paste this, which is this. If you find value, like, share, comment. And so that is pretty much done. The only thing now missing is the video I'm shooting right now. But for the sake of it, I will show you how I do it in with another. So let's say this is the video I've been shooting. By the way I record my screen is through a tool called Loom. Allows me to record my screen and then put it in this platform, and I can either share the link for people to watch it, or I can download it and copy it into my videos. In this case, I will, let's say this is the one I've done, which is not, but let's say this, I can just simply drag it to my project and simply drag this at the end, and I've got my project. Then the next thing I do, first of all, I find what do you call it, a keyframe, a frame that I like, and then I can just export this frame to make the thumbnail on the YouTube, which I'm doing with Illustrator. So I'll show you. Say current frame as a Photoshop file. Next, Day29T stands for thumbnail on the desktop. Save. So here it is. This is the one. So what I do, I go to Adobe Illustrator. I already have the one from yesterday, so I simply delete the one from yesterday, and I drag the new frame on. I make it smaller by holding the shift, so it doesn't change the ratio. This doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be on the this actual white thing. It doesn't matter. It can be smaller or bigger. When I will export it will export just this one. So by dragging Command 9, I will make it behind, and then I normally just change this. Change the color, so I can select all the writing by holding press Shift, and then change the color to whatever I feel like the color for today. So let's say I do it red, and then this one, for example, the rectangular, I can also change it. Maybe I leave it white, but I do like transparent, and then I change the track around. which I can do red, and then maybe I just change it around. So I can also select these 3 items and I can group them together. So make one item out of these 3 by holding Shift Command and then G, press G, and now this becomes just one. So I can easily move it. So I'll do the same with this one. Shift Command G, and now. So before I do this, I go ahead and export this one. So this one I'm gonna export it on my desktop. I can also share it directly on YouTube, on Facebook, but I prefer to have it in a file and then do that separate. So I go master file default, next, DAY29, the desktop, save, and now it's gonna export this as a unique file, just as a video, and it's gonna go directly to my desktop. While I'm waiting doing that, I can do my thumbnail. So again, I will select this. So if I go Command plus, I can zoom in. So now I group them together right with Command G. Yeah, sorry, actually, before I made a mistake, to group them is Command G. To ungroup them is then Shift Command G. So Command G. So I can put like this. And let's say this one, today I feel like doing it like this. Maybe make it a bit bigger. So it's not very amazingly beautiful, but it does the job. Because yeah, since I do this every day, I don't want to invest too much time in it, but I do enjoy doing some little art, some little thing like this. So when it's ready, I will export it. The title, DAY29T, stands for thumbnail. Export. Okay. And then it will, here it is. This is my thumbnail, which I put here, and I will use it later when I'm going to upload my video on YouTube. So this should be done soon. Once it's done, it will appear on the screen. So here it is, the video, it appeared. So I can close it. So once it's ready, then I can go on YouTube very easily. Go to upload, drag the file into it, then put the description, the title, so DAY29, 120 days to freedom, how I edit my videos, how I edit my videos on Pro, and again, and then I have a pre-template here where I share a little bit my story, and I have some links on my social media links, so I always have it here on my desktop. Here it is. So I can copy this one straight in here. Some tags, financial freedom, Pro. So all the tags that are relevant to this video, so people can easily find when they do the research. My video can pop up if they match these tags. Then this automatically will share on Google Plus and Twitter, so I can add a message here. Normally I add an hashtag of financial freedom, and then I can decide if to have it public or schedule it for a certain time, or unlisted. So unlisted is that I can have it hosted in my YouTube, but only who I share the link with can see this video. It will not appear on my channel. And private, I will be the only one to see. So for now, I just do private, because then I will delete it, because this is not the actual video I'm going to share, because of course it's missing the part which I'm explaining to you right now. But just for the sake of this, I will show you this way. Then I go custom thumbnail. In the custom thumbnail, I can find the one I just made, which is this one. Open. And I got the thumbnail while this is loading. That is done. So, and that's done. Then what I do also, normally, this is, I do the day, for example, today is 27, this is already, today's 28, this is already DAY29, so I will not post it on Facebook. But tomorrow, I will post it on Facebook. To post it on Facebook, there is a little trick, because I'll show you why now. So if I go on my Facebook, you see how this thumbnail, nice and big, comes. So normally, if you just share any video, it will not come this way. So if I go down to my previous videos, I'll show you what I mean. So you see here, day 2, day 3, it comes small. I don't like that. So I found a small trick that is the following. I go to this website, which is called Facebook Debugger, and I just copy my link in there. Copy the link on my video, called debug, fetch any new information. So you see how normally it would come. What I'm doing is on the advanced setting, if I go on allow embedding, we have removed, save change, and then go back to the Facebook debug, and again copy my link, debug. Alright, so here it should come. Probably when I put on private, it doesn't happen like this. But now this is what I want. This is how I want this to appear on Facebook. So then easily everybody knows how to do that. I go on the Facebook and I post this. Which now I'm not going to do, because this is not the actual video I want to post. As well, I can choose to share in different platforms here, you see. And this is how I do what I do every day. So this is what I do daily with my videos, how I upload them on YouTube, how I can share them in different platforms, how I edit them. And yeah, I thought I figured I'd share this today because Sunday is a bit the day of the, let's call it enjoyment, hobby, or passion, or just I want to do something nice, something that I enjoy. And I do enjoy doing editing my videos and doing my videos by something I do every day, but I never share how I actually do it. And also I like to learn things, so I've been doing some learning on Final Cut Pro with Linda.com, which I'm learning also how to play piano there, and I'm learning with Udemy how to draw characters, how to hand drawing things. So yeah, Sunday, day of hobby, enjoyment. It's important to do something which I enjoy, not only work, work, work. I do enjoy what I'm doing. I am glad I'm doing this, but sometimes it gets hard, it gets frustrating, and it's good to unplug for everything. Even if you do something you love, it's good to stop doing that thing, whatever it is, and do something else sometimes. So I do that once a week at least, and I try also to go to nature quite often. This is my unplug type of thing. So anyway, I don't want to keep you long. I hope you get a little bit of value out of this, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Take care.